Congress has certified President-elect Donald Trump's 2024 victory. The Electoral College votes were escorted into the joint session of Congress this afternoon. As the president of the Senate, Vice President Kamala Harris presided over the session to count the electoral votes. It ended with Harris certifying Trump's victory. 4 years ago today, of course, a mob attacked the building. They tried to stop the count of President Biden's electoral votes. Fencing and barriers are set up around the Capitol today. Police shut down several streets for today's proceedings.
Almost 36 North Carolinians were charged for the January 6th riot at the Capitol. Most of them are already out of prison for their roles that day. Laura Leslie is here with a look at those cases. Laura?
That's right, Grace. The sentences for North Carolinians charged in the insurrection ranged from probation to 6 years in prison. The longest sentence went to David Gietzen of Sanford, not far from Raleigh. Gietzen not only breached the Capitol, but was caught on video assaulting an officer. One of the more high-profile arrests involved William Wilson, the president of the North Carolina chapter of the Oath Keepers. Based on his charges, Wilson could have spent decades in prison, but received only 14 months because he helped prosecutors in 2 other cases involving Oath Keepers. Most of the charges against North Carolina residents involved obstruction of justice. By our count, 19 of the 30 people arrested and sentenced are no longer in federal custody. 3 cases are still pending. 2 involve men from the Charlotte area. One is a former Marine and the other case got sidetracked because the suspect was also charged with child pornography. The third unresolved case involves a Fayetteville man who pleaded not guilty last month to 9 charges. His trial is scheduled for May. For a complete list of the more than 24 North Carolinians arrested in connection with the January 6th attack on the Capitol and the status of those cases, you can go to WRAL.com.